Can a brand new player start Final Fantasy XIV in the big 2026? Now, this is what I'm here to talk about. Today's video, I am that brand new player. And you can see here, I have made it to Shadowbringers. Now, you can see that I'm on a free trial account because I can't go any further than level 80. And my money is obviously limited to the 300k. Now, the reason for this video is I was a little bit nervous making this video, not because I don't know what I'm talking about or anything like that. It's just because there's so many, you know, great Final Fantasy XIV creators already. They're doing a fantastic job, and I'm just obviously a brand new player. But I just wanted to give my thoughts, really. The reason for me starting this amazing MMORPG in 2026 as a brand new player is because I saw the fan fest and it got me really excited, even though I'd never really played the game before. Just watching Yoshi P, I mean, I've seen him before and how excited he gets and stuff, and he's a really great person, good dev. But I don't know what they were talking about, the new evolved jobs, and there's new jobs coming to the game. It just got me really excited to want to try Final Fantasy XIV. Now, let's get this one thing clear. I have tried this game once before, but I literally didn't play longer than, I don't even know, maybe 2 days, something like that. And it just didn't grip me at that time. I don't know what it was, but well, I mean, I think it's because obviously A Realm Reborn is very, very, very slow at the beginning, and it takes a long time to, you know, get used to it, and it just didn't grip me, to be honest, to be blunt. But with all this hype, with the Fan Fest and Evercold, the new expansion coming obviously in January of 2027, the new jobs, the new evolved jobs and stuff like that, I found myself getting quite hyped and excited, which was strange, obviously, because like I said, I'm not a Final Fantasy XIV player. Nevertheless, I created a free-to-play account, and as you can see, I've clearly enjoyed myself this time. The game has definitely gripped me. I am loving my time. I've been taking my time. I've been doing all of the, you know, the MSQ. I've basically been trying to not get sidetracked because my idea and my plan was to play through all of the game, like MSQ wise, before January of 2027, so before Evercold releases, because I want to be caught up, so that I can jump into the new expansion with everybody else. I don't want to be behind everyone, you know. I wanted to experience it when everyone else does. So this is what I've been doing, and like I said, I've now got myself to Shadowbringers. So once I have finished this expansion, I will then become a non-free-to-play player, because I will need to obviously then purchase the game, so I can carry on with the other 2 expansions. And I've got to be honest, I'm really excited and I'm pretty hyped to become a non-free-to-play player, because I want to experience. I enjoy PvP in MMOs and stuff like that, so I want to be able to play the PvP in Final Fantasy XIV. Obviously, I know that not everyone enjoys the PvP in this game, but that's fine. I want to be able to explore that, learn that. I want to be able to get up more money. I don't want to be able to be restricted to the 300,000 gil. Also, it unlocks the, you know, the marketplace and trading and loads of other stuff. I'm not going to go into that. If you want to know the full restrictions, I will put the link to the free trial website in the description box down below. But I've digressed. I'm sorry about that, guys. I get excited and I digress sometimes. But anyway, the reason why I think it's okay and it's worth a brand new player like myself to try this game out now, is because Final Fantasy XIV is quite different to most MMORPGs. And what do I mean by that? It's it's kind of like, you can think of this really as a single player RPG story game first, because the story, guys, is very, very good. Yes, at the beginning, A Realm Reborn and stuff like that is slow. It takes you a while to get used to, you know, the job that you've chose, your class, the combat. It doesn't really kick in. Like I am playing the Black Mage because I love playing mages in every MMO and RPG that I play. And yeah, the Black Mage can be quite static. You can't really move when you're casting until you get to a certain level, and then you get like triple cast abilities, swift cast and things like that. So I understand why I got kind of put off at the beginning when I first tried it back in the day. And I can obviously understand why other people can also get kind of put off. But if you just look at this as, like I said, as a story-driven single-player RPG, if you put that first, and then once you've done all of the MSQs and the expansions and stuff, obviously bear in mind, whilst you're doing the MSQ and you're doing the story, there is so much content to do. You have obviously dungeons that you can do, by the way, with NPCs. So, because another thing I had in my mind was, over the years when I thought to myself, maybe about giving it another shot, but then I always had in the back of my mind, oh, but the game's been out for so long now, you know, I'm going to be so far behind. Nobody's going to do the lower level content with me and stuff like that. But you can actually do the dungeons with NPCs. So if you're finding that, you know, you're doing a very, very early dungeon and there isn't many people queuing up, just jump into the dungeon with NPCs. It does take a little bit longer because obviously they're not real players, but you're not hindered by that, which is great. And then obviously as you get further into the game, you get further down, you get to the harder content and stuff like that. You get to do the trials. There's raids as well. You have to do those with real players, but no, I haven't come across anybody so far in my playtime. Everyone's been friendly. Everyone's been helping out. I've just said to people, look, I am brand new, so I am trying to, you know, learn the game, learn the mechanics. So just bear with me if I die or anything like that. Nobody's complained. Nobody's kicked me. Everything's been nice. It's a kind of a breath of fresh air, to be honest. In other MMORPGs, you know, there's a lot of toxicity, people get kicked and stuff like that. Now, I will say this, I'm not trying to say that I know for a fact that everybody in the FF14 community is going to be nice. I'm sure there are some bad actors. That's just life, right? It is what it is. But so far in my playtime, I've not encountered any of that. Now, I am just looking forward to carrying on the journey, guys. I did some of the A Realm Reborn extreme trials, and I managed to get the Sandfoss mount, which was really cool. I'm not quite ready to be jumping into the, you know, the higher, harder stuff. I've done a few 24-man raids, which was really fun. But yeah, it's just a really, really good game, guys. It's really polished. Graphically, I mean, you can see here, for an old game, it still looks really, really good, guys. Yes, it's not going to look as phenomenal as something that's just been released, but I have no qualms of the graphics. Everything to me is cool. The game itself is challenging when you're doing the harder PvE content, and it feels rewarding because there are stuff that you have to actually earn. You have to play the game and earn your stuff. It's not like this instant gratification nowadays, and obviously with MMORPGs these days, 9 times out of 10, it's just oh, how did you get that item or that mount? And the answer normally is, well, I just swiped my credit card. And, you know, I just paid to win to get this and I paid to win to get that. I don't like that. I am old school. I do like to actually earn my stuff. I like to have a challenge. And this game definitely has some challenging content for sure. Of course, there's a lot of fashion as well in this game. You have the glamour plates where you have all of these where you can obviously do your transmog if you want to be in the fashion. That's obviously, as we all know, guys, that is the true end game of MMORPGs, right? It's about how you look. You got your gear sets as well. Obviously, this isn't a guide or anything like that. I'm not trying to show gameplay. There's so many amazing content creators already in the FF14 community. Like I said, I just wanted to sit here really and just have a little chat and just talk about, you know, my experience as a brand new player, and whether I think it's worth other brand new players trying this. And I definitely think it is. It's 100% worth it in my opinion. The free trial is phenomenal. Like I said, up until now, I haven't had to put a penny in this game, which to me is crazy. You get to play all of these expansions that I've been playing. You get to go all the way up to level 80, and it's just all for free. Again, like I said earlier, the caveat is there are restrictions, yes, but it doesn't matter, right? The whole point of the free trial is you get to play the game, try the game at your own pace. By the way, there's no time limit. If I wanted to take a whole year, it doesn't matter. There's no like limit to your playtime, which is insane to me personally. I think that's absolutely mental, but I think they've done a great job with this. Another thing I really love, guys, about this game as well is you can see here the classes / jobs, whichever way you want to call it. You don't need to make any other characters. On this one character that I have, you can go around and unlock every single class or job in the game, and then with a click of a button, I'll show you right here. So I go to click on the red mage, equip set, and just like that, I am now a red mage. To me, that's phenomenal. That's so good. And because I don't like making alt characters, I hate when you like have to make, if you want to play this class, oh, I've got to go make another character, another alt. You know what I mean? So the fact that you can just unlock every single class on here and then just change with a click of a button, to me is really, really cool. I love that. But yeah, anyway, I'm derailing and I'm ranting a little bit. Well, not ranting, but I'm waffling on a little bit. But anyway, TLDR, is this game worth it for a brand new player in the 2026? Yes, 100%. It's one of the best MMORPGs I've played for sure. I can understand why it's loved by so many players. I am a Final Fantasy enjoyer as well. Back in the day, without revealing how old I am, you know, I'm a bit of a boomer, but I loved playing Final Fantasy VII when I was you know, a kid. Phenomenal game. So I've played the other Final Fantasies as well. So I've always been a Final Fantasy enjoyer. It was just for whatever reason, like I said early on, Final Fantasy XIV just didn't grip me. But I'm so glad that I decided to jump back in and give it a proper go, because I will definitely be sticking with FF14 over the long haul now, and I'm really excited to get to max level, get to level 100. Like I said, really get into the PvP, get into the crafting, get into all of the raids, you know, the higher, the harder PvE, you know, the extremes, the savages and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to die a lot. But yeah, anyway, I hope that's helped you guys. If you're thinking about trying it as a brand new player, definitely give it a shot. You've got nothing to lose. It's free, apart from some time, obviously, but highly recommend it. And I'd recommend trying to start it. Try and start it as soon as possible, because obviously if you want to be like me, if you want to be caught up for January, the sooner you start, you know, the more chance you have of that, right? But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Leave me a comment down below if you're a Final Fantasy XIV veteran. How long have you been playing this game? What's your favorite job? And are you excited for, you know, Evercold in January? Because I definitely am. But yeah, anyway, have a beautiful day wherever you are, and I'll catch you very, very soon on another video. Take care. Peace.